Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at the 2020 brand new Google Chromecast with Google TV built in. Now, just a few days ago, Google announced several products that were going to be available on the market in the days to come, including the Google Pixel 5, as well as the new Google speaker, and also the Google Chromecast that we have right here. So this is the Google Chromecast with Google TV. And we have a lot of smart TVs in our house. We are also a cord-cutting home, so we do not have any cable provider type content. So everything that we do here is streamed. And we also subscribe to several services. And you're going to see that the services that you get here are what you would find on a smart TV, are the services that would be available on the NVIDIA Shield. Many of the solutions that you see on the market today have similar services, but this is at an affordable price of $49.99. It's 4K capable, and it's going to cover a wide variety of applications that are going to allow you to stream the content of choice. So check this out right here. So you have YouTube, YouTube TV, Netflix, Prime Video, Spotify, Disney Plus, Apple TV. Everything is on here. This is the stuff that we stream today. Sling TV, HBO Max, Stars. So really capable device that is a Chromecast device, also comes with a remote control, and that you're going to be able to use the Google Assistant as well. If we take a look at some of the features here and what they're highlighting, they're basically saying that you're going to be able to get access to over 700,000 movies and TV episodes. That's pretty amazing for something this small and this affordable. Really, it has HD capabilities, 4K and HDR capabilities, and again, very small, and it's very easy to set up. We have one already set up on one of our other TVs, but I wanted to share with you this unboxing experience and then share with you what our viewing experience is like. So let's get right to the unboxing so you can check this out. Now, the unboxing for this product is pretty simple and straightforward. So first of all, what we have are two boxes here at the very top that we're going to look at. I'm going to put this to the side for a second. The first one is going to have our Google Chromecast, right? So this is our dongle here, and we'll take a look at this and how it looks. And obviously, as you take a look at a solution like this, you start to wonder, wow, this is competing with the Amazon Fire Stick or Amazon TV type solutions. And you can see that you have this solution right here where you have HDMI on one side, you have the dongle right here, you have a reset button, right, with a little LED, and then you have USB-C power that goes on right there. Over here we have our remote control, and for the remote, you'll see that the remote control is pretty straightforward. It's simple, big buttons, which I like, and it's super duper easy to use. So here you have, for example, your home button, your back button, you have your mute button, your Google Assistant, you have YouTube dedicated button, Netflix dedicated button, power, right? And it has this little wheel here that you'll be able to use to control things and move things around. So pretty simple what we see there. Now inside the box you do have some instructions on getting started, and then you also then have your USB-C cable, and it's a rather lengthy one. So look at this, is a pretty nice and generous cable. It's actually really thick too. And it comes also with a little power brick, and this power brick is what you're going to be using to power your your Chromecast, or in this case, your Google TV. So we'll take this out right here, and you can see what that looks like right there. So in the box, pretty much that's it. You have some instructions, you have your USB-C cable, with the USB-A, you have your dongle, that's going to be your Chromecast, and you have your remote. So the next thing is, let's set it up and see what it looks like. Now, the setup for the Google Chromecast 2020 with the Google TV built in is really simple. I will tell you that you are going to need to have the Google Home app installed on your phone, and that's going to make things really easy, and it just takes a couple seconds to install. Now, what you can see here is my LG TV. This is an 8K nanocell TV that we reviewed several months ago, and it will include links just in case you're interested in learning more about this product. But I have to say, as you look at the image quality here, it is absolutely amazing, and the performance is at par with what you would expect with a high-performing device. As you can see, as soon as you launch the application, since I'm a YouTube TV subscriber, you'll notice that it immediately launches into YouTube TV. In addition to that, you'll notice that as we scroll to the bottom, you have top picks that are going to be based on your viewing preferences, the things that you watch, and then also you have quick access to all the apps that you've installed. So you can see here that I have Netflix, I have YouTube, I have Prime Video, Disney Plus, Plus, YouTube TV, Sling, Hulu. This is a whole host of applications that are available to you to stream from this simple device. Now, navigation is pretty simple. You have several menus that you can go through. You can search for things, which you could use the Google Assistant to help you with. You could actually type in your search criteria. You could also look at content that has been curated for you. So based on your viewing options, as you view more content, Google becomes smarter and it starts providing you suggested videos based on your viewing preferences. Now, you could go live, and as you go into the live, you'll notice that I'm starting to see my local TV here in Chicago. That's because I subscribe to YouTube TV. You have movies that you can pull on demand, and then those movies are going to be covering a whole host of streaming solutions. Primarily, it's going to go with YouTube, but then it's going to go HBO Go, it's going to go, or HBO Max in this case, but all of the different solutions that you may have so you can get some quick access to those videos. Now, one of the cool things about the apps section is that not only will it give you access to additional apps that you have throughout the Google ecosystem, but it's smart enough to know that it will look at your devices, so your smartphones, your tablets, and it will look for streaming apps that you've already installed. So for example, one of the things it did for me is that as soon as I installed it and I went to the app section, it recommended Peloton. So I was able to just download and install it. I didn't have to search. It already knew that I had it, and it's a streaming service, and it just provided it. And the same thing took place with Disney Plus. It knows that I have Disney Plus, and it suggested that as an app to install. So it makes it really convenient to install devices or apps based on the other devices you have in your household. Now, in the settings area, you have a lot of options that you can work with. You have your account settings, you have your network settings, which, by the way, this does support both 5 and 2.4 networks. It also has the ability to really adjust your display settings, so bringing it down to 1080p or bumping it up all the way up to 4K, as well as the sound settings, so you can make sure that you have the right Dolby settings, or you, like me, I have them all selected. So pretty much what it does is it auto selects the appropriate Dolby settings based on the content that I'm streaming. It has access to your apps. So this is almost when you think about your Android phone, how you can go in and you can uninstall and you can modify things in the same area. So pretty straightforward, and it's something that all of us are used to. Now, in the display area, you do have the ability to adjust and enable something that's off by default, and that is game mode. So that's going to help reduce the latency of any kind of gaming that you could be streaming directly to your Chromecast. In addition to that, you do have the ability to adjust your resolution. Now, in the sounds area, I have mine set to automatic, and that's what it's set up by default, but as you can see here, it gives you a lot of options and different configurations. So you have Dolby Atmos with Dolby Digital Plus. You also have Dolby Digital, and then also Dolby Digital Plus separately. So I have them all selected. I just let the system select the one that it needs. Now, for those of you who are curious about what's the streaming quality like, well, check this out. Now, you have to admit that I'm running this on an 8K NanoCell TV from LG, which absolutely looks amazing, but you can see that it's doing a fine job streaming that content and making me oh so hungry. So guys, that was the Chromecast with Google TV. What did you think? Let me know in the comment area below. I think it's pretty amazing for the price point, and it gives you tons of features that allow you to stream so much content. See you in the next one.